An overview of SmartGuest. SmartGuest is a hotel guest management system. It does not include financial accounting. You can use SmartGuest to prepare a invoice for the guest. You can do room reservation, room check-in. It does not include restaurant billing for a restaurant, but you can do a restaurant billing for the guest. It comes with the list of user IDs already created. The initial password is the same as the user ID. Both the user ID and the password are case sensitive. So let's log in. Click on the login button to log in. The first thing to be done is to enter your hotel name and logo. So this is done in the application information screen. So click on it and enter the admin password. The admin password is abc@123. It is in lowercase. The admin password is mentioned in the readme.txt. Click on the app information button. So this is how the standard information screen looks like. The name of the hotel, the address, it can be entered in multiple lines, the logo, name of the logo file, and other details. Click on the save button. You got to click on the upload image file to upload the logo file. So these are the modules: the master, rate card, and room management and accounts. So it's very important that all the master data is entered first or prepared first before you create the room reservation, the room check-in, or go for the billing and room rent. So we have the room category. It's a category master where the types of rooms can be created along with the standard rate and the GST percentage. So you can also mention what is the total number of rooms available. So automatically when a room is booked, you get this count going up. When a room is occupied, this goes up and it shows what is available or not available. Next you have the room master. Here you have the room numbers and the room types. So these are the basic details of which you enter for a room. Then you have the facility master. The different type of facility offered to the guests is mentioned over here. Next you have the menu card, the liquor card, and the facility rate cards. They're basically rate cards. So you can actually take a print of this and keep it in the room. A menu card can be printed out. Next you have the room management, where you have the room reservation. So you can make a room reservation. You have a booking ID. You've got to check the available, the check-in date, check-in time, the checkout date and time, the type of room that is required. It's very important that the room status should be available. You can enter the name of the guest. It's mobile number, place from where he is coming from, the contact details booked by the person, the staff who's booking the room, the reservation. And click on save button. When you have the room check-in, so now when a guest actually checks in to your hotel, so this is the entry that has to be made. A room check-in, an entry in the room check-in is required, and a check-in ID has to be created. Room check-in, and you got to select which is the room which is being occupied by the guest. Only when a check-in ID is created can you can do the billing for that particular guest. Once a check for bill entry is made here for the check-in ID, each check-in ID will have one billing entry. The total basic charges, the GST and total amount gets updated based on the entries made in the room rent, facility charges and restaurant charges. This is where the room rent is entered. For each day an entry has to be made. The facility charges, like what is the facility used by the guest, is mentioned here. Restaurant or room service charges is mentioned here. Please note that the check-in ID has to be correctly selected. You also have a receipts entry where advances and final settlement can be entered. Now let's see some of the admin features. As mentioned earlier, application information is to enter your hotel details. You have something called purge old data, where data can be purged or deleted based on a given date range. You can download the data of SmartGuest into a CSV or an Excel file. User rights is to create new user IDs. The admin password is required to access these features. Create a new username, password, and decide which modules the user can has access rights to. You have the backup and the restore features also. To uninstall SmartGuest, you need to click on the uninstall product and enter the admin password. Thank you.